I got the trip in the morning. I'm trying to bang these out.
For sure, bro. Let's get it going.
The first one you got is it Vegas and Chicago?
Uh, sure thing. I mean, well, I guess the
And this is an easy one. This is like stay away unless you got Devontae Adams, DJ Moore, and you could start him, I guess.
hmm
Like I would be trying to sit Jacoby if I can.
you playing Josh
Uh,
Jacobs?
yeah, definitely Jacobs because he's gonna get touches from hell.
hmm
Yeah, we can play Jacobs. Quarterbacks, like is Jimmy G playing?
That's up in the air. I mean,
I know Fields is out,
yeah. Adams
so
is really frustrated. I think he might get a squeaky wheel week.
but that could just be a touchdown,
Yeah, yeah, you're
you
right.
know.
But I mean,
But touchdowns are good. Touchdowns are good.
yeah,
Not to say anything bad about touchdowns here.
pretty ugly game though. If we're being
Yeah,
honest, you know.
exactly. You want to get the running back for Vegas because they should be up, and Jacobs should just get a bunch of work.
Can we
Um,
get like a consensus or like I mean like an update? Because you were a big Fields guy. I mean, and like I was too, like to a degree. Um,
okay,
it looked like he was gonna be a total bust. And then he had a couple huge weeks. Where's the confidence at in fantasy at least?
so I think Fields. I don't have no idea what his future is going to be for 2024. If he's with a team or if he's with the Bears is like a big question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the record, I think that the coaching has been a huge disservice to him this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten a little bit better when they got easier matchups, but when they're facing like top-notch defenses like the Chiefs, they just ate them alive. And they're out there running bad routes and bad designs still. So like, Fields' outlook for fantasy for this year is bleak. I mean, if you're trying to do everything you can to come up with a long-term solution in this lull that he's going to be out. I have no idea when he's coming back, how good he'll be then. Like maybe he ends up running a lot more because he can't throw as much because of the hand. So maybe we have that to look forward to. But like certainly not hitting the highs that we were hoping for when we drafted him in August. And so overall, I would say certainly a disappointment in my eyes, despite the two big booms.
Yeah, I mean it was certainly unfortunate. He did get DJ Moore on track. DJ Moore was looking like kind of a bust, but he's had multiple big weeks, and then or like in a row, and then that huge week on Thursday night.
Yeah,
But I mean, I would get Teabag. I've seen that all over Twitter, so um, there's that. I mean, I don't know if there's much else to say. Cole Kmet's been playing pretty good, and this running back room is a total carousel. Um, I think the most interesting thing from that caveat that you said, unless you want to talk about these like running backs, I just kind of want to like touch on the Chiefs defense, which like we might get to later. Um,
hmm
just in one word, it's really scary to be talking about a Chiefs defense that if you've actually watched Chiefs games, they've won that team more games than the offense has. And for
yeah.
the longest time, it was like, can this Chiefs defense not give up 30 so Patrick Mahomes can win? And now like they're giving up not even 10 points, and it's like they still have Patrick Mahomes, obviously. So that's a pretty
It's pretty
scary
wild.
team. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, we can go from there. If you want to talk about like Roshan and like Foreman, you can. But I mean, that's kind of ugly. Like, what do
It's
you think?
ugly, but there's a lot of teams on bye, so you probably got to plug in Foreman. Most people might have to plug Foreman into an RB2 spot, if they have him. That's why they got him, is for that desperate RB2 play. RB2 is ugly, so if you got to play Foreman because they're going to be trying to stay away from Badgett, and when Badgett is throwing, I imagine it's going to be all Moore and Komet. I mean, Komet should be pretty QB friendly with the size of target and working in the middle of the field, close to the line of scrimmage. Like I think he might have a nice PPR day, um, but it's all about whether he gets some protection. Fields had some decent protection last week, but he's been like setting up that protection. This guy's coming out and just going to. I don't know, man. It could get ugly. So
Yeah.
if you can sit Bears, I would try to. If you're forced into it, it is what it is. It's a tough week with a lot of buys. So